Hey there, this is Tracking25 and welcome back to another redstone video. Today I'm going to be showing you the advanced version of my combination lock, which is more secure because you actually have to enter in the combination in the right order for it to work. Now, right now I have my lock set up to the combination, this one, that one, that one, and that one. And as you can see, the door will open. Now on my old combination lock, you can enter in any button in any order and it would still open. But if I go this button, that button, and that button, it does not open. And now let's just take a quick look at the redstone of it right over here. So the circuit might actually look a little bit confusing, but it's actually pretty simple. The main part of it is all at the bottom right down over here. As you can see, it uses my favorite circuit, the RS NOR latch. Now this RS NOR latch helps with resetting the combination lock. They're actually set up one into the other, so if you actually press the wrong button, the whole combination lock will get reset. But now let's look back at the green wall. This is just the input for the buttons right over here. So depending on which buttons you want to use, the green wall will be positioned differently. And for another level of security, what you can do is hook up all the buttons that are not in use to a reset switch. So if any of the wrong buttons are pressed, the whole circuit will reset to add another level of security to your combination lock. But anyways, let's get started at building it. To start off the build, what you want to do is find a 9x9 area and then dig it down by 4 blocks, then mark out the center point. Once you found your center point, you just have to make a redstone torch tower going up like this. Just 2 blocks, and then make a 5x5 area around this torch right here. When you have finished placing the blocks in the 5x5 area, what you want to do is come next to the redstone torch and then just place redstone dust right next to it like this. Now we're going to build the RS NOR latches. So you can start off on either side, but you just place up 2 blocks like that from the redstone dust, a block out like that, and then a torch down right there, a torch on the top, and 2 pieces of redstone dust over here. Now we just have to repeat that 3 more times to go around the whole square. Once you have placed in all 4 of the RS NOR latches, what you want to do is just have a quick check just to make sure that they are all placed properly. Then when we have done that, we want to come to the front one over here. Now we're going to be setting up the sequence for the combination lock. So next to this one here, what you want to do is just place a block down like that with a repeater right there, a block in front of that repeater with redstone dust down there, then another redstone repeater going into that redstone dust. This actually makes the sequence for the combination lock, so this will be your first button, second button, third button, and fourth button. Now we're just going to repeat this 2 more times, so we come next to this one here, there's a block down like that, repeater in front of it, 2 blocks up like that, break that one there, redstone dust down there with another redstone repeater going to that redstone dust, and then back over here 1 more time, block down like that, redstone repeater there, 2 blocks up like that, redstone dust down there, and repeater going into this one. Now for the last one, it's a little bit different. All you need to do is just place a redstone repeater down there with dust there. This is going to be hooked up into the final part of the circuit, but for right now we can leave it like this. Now we're going to be setting up the reset for the circuit if the wrong order is pressed. So next to where you put down the redstone dust, what you want to do is just place a torch on the block. So on this block right here, and then another torch on the block right under this block right here, and another torch under that block just right there. And then under these torches, just pieces of redstone dust just like this. And perfect. Now, for the back 2 over here, you just want to connect the redstone dust like that, and then that redstone dust has to go into that block over there. So you break the 2 blocks right over there, and then place 2 pieces of redstone dust right there. And then for here, what you do is the same thing, just so you don't have to connect it to there. You just continue the redstone line, break the 2 blocks, and then put redstone dust down over there. Before you move on to the next step, what you should do is just a quick test of your circuit to make sure it's working. So come to the front RS NOR latch over here, break this redstone dust and replace it, and you should see that everything got reset. Now you just want to put buttons on the end of each one of them, just like this. One there, one there, and one there. And if I press this button, then this button, then this button, and lastly this button, you should see that everything got set and it did not get reset. That's because there's no reset switch hooked up right now for the right combination. Now just a quick test again, just to make sure that everything is working. I'm going to press this button, and then not in the correct order, I'm going to go to this button here, and you should see that everything got reset back to normal. The next step is just getting out redstone torches and placing it on the edges of the RS NOR latch just like this. right over here, and then coming to the front over here and lowering it down by 1 block. Perfect. Once you have done that, you want to get out some blocks. I'm just using green wool just to help color code, but then place it on the edge of the circuit just like this. 2 blocks over there. Over here the same thing, just on the edge of the redstone torch. And then for the back part, what you can do is either go that way or you can go that way. I'm gonna go this way. And same thing over here, green wool just like that, until you get to this redstone repeater. Once you get this redstone repeater, what you want to do is just lower it down by 1 block. Perfect. Once you've done placing all the green wool, you just want to get out some redstone dust and then continue it just like this. For here, you're going to have to put a repeater down just because it's going to interfere with that redstone torch over there. So a repeater there, and then continue the redstone dust over here. To get to there, same thing for over here. And then continuing redstone dust just like this, all the way till here. Perfect, now everything is connected, and you want to come to in front of this block right here. Break that block down right there, put a redstone torch there, break this block here, and a black block under it there, and then redstone dust going down just like this until connecting up to here. So this means when you get the correct combination, this redstone line is going to turn off and that torch will turn on, so it resets the circuit here. The next step is just hooking up a pulse extender to this torch right over here, so whatever you want your combination lock hooked up to will remain open for a long period of time. So you just want to break a few blocks over here and place a comparator facing that way, comparator facing that way, break that block there, and then place redstone dust over here, right over there, break this block here, place a torch on top of this block, and then come on top over here, another block there with a torch there. Now this torch is going to be your output. So let's say you want to hook up a door to this combination lock, you just have to place a block on top of here with a door on top of that, and then it will open up when the combination is correct. Another note over here, you just want to come down to the bottom there and break this redstone dust right there and place a repeater there. If you do not have that there, let's say this resets right over here, it will power that, which will power your door over there, which would break your system. Now the next step is just building a frame for your buttons to put on so we can set up the last part, the combination lock. Once you have finished building your frame with the buttons, the last thing to do is hook up the buttons to the circuit. Now what you have to do is run your redstone signal from the button to the top of the RS NOR latches over here. These are the currents that you want to run your buttons into. Unfortunately, I won't be running buttons of mine into those currents only because your combination might look different than mine, so I don't want to confuse you. You just have to remember that the redstone lines cannot intersect with any of the circuit down there, and not to intersect the redstone lines with any buttons here. Also, like I said before, you can have the buttons that aren't being used hooked up to the reset switch, which is this down right over here. So you just have to run redstone line going down just like over there to the reset switch if you want to hook up the buttons to that. But unfortunately guys, this is all I got time for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like down below. But anyways, this has been Tracking 25, and I'll see you guys later.